Well, I'm sure you remember the tunnel Bulldozer's men built to invade the castle, but I'm also sure you haven't forgotten that Vicky came to the rescue with one of his brilliant ideas. However, the Vikings and the Bulgarians aren't out of the woods yet.
Calm down, calm down.
You'll pay for this, Sinbad. That makes the second time I've been humiliated. I suggest you start writing your will.
Please give me another chance, Bulldozer. You can't do this. You can't. Can you?
You got us into this. I want you to get us out of it.
Oh, yes, of course I will. I'll make certain that your revenge is doubly sweet, Chief.
You'd better think of something that's going to work. If not, you'll not only be out of work, but my revenge on you will be doubled. And no food until you come up with a plan.
But food gives you brain power.
I'll smash your brains in now if you don't.
No. I'll think of something in no time at all. I think Bulldozer has succeeded in getting me to lose my appetite anyway.
It's been 10 days already since Bulldozer's men last attacked the castle. They must have given up. What do you think, Euro? Will we be sailing home?
I wish I knew, Snore. I'm just as homesick as you are.
Deep down in my heart, Flake is so dear, and in my eyes I shed a tear or two.
And it's suckling pig week in Flake now.
I don't want to leave without having a go at Bulldozer and his men. Why, I'll tear them apart. Oh, you tried to fool. You were just as frightened as the rest of us. Oh, right? If you think I'm going to waste my time talking to a cowardly midget like you, you're wrong. I am not afraid of anything. He's got a nerve to call me a coward. He's afraid of his own shadow.
2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters.
Who is that? I don't know why I ask you such a question. You're probably so frightened, your knees are knocking and you can't hear it.
Well, you're all together, I see. Huh?
What do you want to do with that? Hang your wash out?
Bye, see you soon.
You know, I'm not absolutely sure I want to see him again soon. In fact, I know I don't.
Here I am, men. I've done my calculations of the castle wall. Each chunk has got to be this high.
Sinbad, where are you?
Yes, I'm here, and I've got a great plan. I'm coming, Chief. I've devised a strategy that can't fail.
That's what you told me the last time. And the time before that. This is your last chance, I warn you. It had better be successful.
No, don't worry, Chief. It'll work. I've got every detail figured out.
Is that wood chopping out there part of your idea?
Oh, yeah. It's my idea. And if I may say so, it's pure genius. In a very short while, the castle will fall into our greedy little hands, and with it, all of Bulgaria.
You're a two-time loser in my eyes. Don't forget that, Sinbad. I'd better go and see for myself.
Well, what do you say now, Chief? Aren't you proud of me?
I wouldn't go that far, but it isn't a bad idea. It might even save your neck. You know, Vicky, I don't think there's anything to worry about. That old geezer with the pole was either crazy or he was just out for a stroll. Don't you agree?
I don't know what to think, but there certainly seems to be a lot of activity over there.
Where? In Bulldozer's camp, Vicky? Oh. Oh! Oh! Hey! Hey! Chief, there's something going on.
What and where?
In Bulldozer's camp, you better come quickly and see.
Come on, hurry up. What's going on, Vicky?
I don't know what it means, Father, but there seems to be a lot of noise coming from Bulldozer's camp. You see? What do you think?
You get excited too easily, Vicky. They don't know what to do with themselves now that we've come, and they're bored. They're getting rid of their energy. You see, Vicky, they've all made themselves stilts to play with. Perhaps it makes them feel as big as us. What's wrong, Vicky? What's got you so frightened, son, eh? We both saw the same thing. I don't understand. I find it amusing, certainly not frightening.
I think the time has come for you to get on your stilts, Chief.
All right, bring the things here.
The Chief stilts on the double.
All right, you can let go now. I've got my balance.
Did you hurt yourself, Chief?
Your plan had better work, Sizibad. This is the third time I've been humiliated, and it wasn't my halva.
Oh, it will. Come, Chief, let's try again.
Let go. I never make the same mistake twice.
Chief, hold on. That was a little better, Bulldozer, but I think you can still do with a little practice.
Why are you trembling? Are you still frightened, Vicky?
Yes, because I honestly don't think it's a game they're playing.
Come now, Vicky. You can't be serious. What else could it possibly be if it's not a game?
Albert's right. It's just a game and it looks like fun.
They're probably having a contest, a kind of race to see which of them can run faster on stilts.
Yes, they've run out of ideas for attacking the castle, and they realise they can't possibly get through us.
Yes, but you're always so clever, son. Why don't you explain why you're so frightened?
Something's fishy. It's an awful lot of work making stilts just for a harmless game.
Aye, I know. They're dirty savages, but no one ever said that they were lazy.
I don't know.
Stop worrying, Vicky.
It must be nice to be up so high above everything.
Maybe they don't smell as badly when they're up that high in the air.
Are you forgetting what happened the other day?
The other day? What other day? What are you talking about?
The day before yesterday, that strange man came and measured the wall, remember?
Do you mean that?
Yes, first a man comes and measures the wall, and then they all make stilts. Don't you find that a little suspicious, Father?
You may have a point, son. If those stilts have something to do with attacking the castle, we've been caught napping.
Well, Chief, how'd you like the stilts I designed especially for you?
It was about time you had a decent idea.
Thank you, Bulldozer. And are you proud of me now,
I won't be satisfied until my revenge on the Vikings is complete, and I have the feeling that that hour is approaching.
I'm growing more and more impatient. Time is going by. Bulldozer and his men are on their way, and we still haven't thought of a way to defend against an invasion on stilts.
You'll get used to us, Your Majesty. We're very courageous, but we never have any clever ideas, and Helva least of all. That has always been our weakness, right?
Speak for yourself, jury. If you'd keep still, I might just come up with an idea.
Ah, you really think so? I sincerely doubt it. Why, even if it were as quiet as a tomb in here, you wouldn't be able to think of anything, and you know it as well as I do.
That's not true. Why, Vicky, think of something and whisper it in my ear.
We've already heard Vicky's brilliant idea to go and hide in the woods like cowards. Do you think such a suggestion is worthy of a true Viking,
Perhaps not, but sometimes the best offense is a defense. They've been practicing walking on stilts, and they've got real good at it. If we stay here and fight without a plan, we're going to lose. And up to now, no one's come up with a good idea.
A promise spoken cannot be broken, don't forget. And we promise to rid the Bulgarians of Bulldozer and his band of savages. I don't know how as yet, but I do know that we cannot break our word as Vikings.
Yes, I realize that, Father, but I'm very frightened. And when I'm frightened, I can't think. It's worse than a toothache.
You need to eat some berries. Your mother told me before leaving that they always calm you down and clear your head.
Ask Bulldozer to pick you some. Don't you realize that we're surrounded and can't get out? Your head needs clearing.
I've got it. They've built their stilts based on the height of the castle wall. We could always make the wall higher. We can't make their stilts lower. Now there's a plan that should work. Let's give it a try. What have we got to lose?
6 months or so. Sometimes his brilliance just astounds me.
They can't eat while they're on stilts. If we resist bravely enough and long enough, they'll go back to camp in order to eat.
If they get hungry, they're bound to fight even more fiercely so as to finish us off. Oh, we've got to think it over a little more carefully. Ah! Yes, yes! If they can't eat, they can't hold weapons either. We can attack them while they're still on stilts with our spears and arrows. They won't have a chance. They'll be absolutely defenseless. They'll either fall down or surrender. What do you say to that?
For once in his life, Jory's had a decent idea. Why, it might even work.
Yes, and we can throw stones at them as well.
Well, I certainly haven't heard any better idea up to now. Why not?
That's what always happens, sire. I think our motto should be, have no fear, Jory is here.
If I hadn't mentioned their not being able to eat, jury, you would never have thought of it. Yes, Vicky, that idea is almost as good as one of yours, isn't it?
No, it's not, because Vikings never attack defenseless people.
They don't?
Honestly, Vicky, I think you could use an entire sack of berries. How can you possibly not recognize the merits of my idea?
But, Jure, suppose we were all unarmed, huh? Would you respect an enemy that attacked us then, huh?
Vicky, don't forget that in this case we are dealing with barbarians who want to invade an innocent, peace-loving land.
That's right. You can't fight savages without being savage yourself.
All right, the discussion's closed. Let's show them they can't defeat the men of Flake.
Hooray!
Good luck, my friends, and thank you again for your assistance to our nation.
Let them come. My spear is ready for action. We'll bulldoze them out of existence. Hunting we will go. Hunting we will go. Hi-ho, the merry-o. Hunting we will go.
Oh, if I could only think of a more peaceful idea. If there were a way of making them fall off their stilts on their own, then we wouldn't have to attack unarmed men. There's got to be a way. Let's see.
Vicky, anything new? Have you come up with a plan?
I've got an idea.
What is it? Tell me.
It's not too clear yet. Think, Vicky, think. You can do it.
Vicky! Vicky! Well?
How can I get them to fall off their stilts?
Vicky, hurry, please. Time is running out.
Don't bother me, Fax. I'll let you know as soon as I work something out.
Vicky, don't run. You'll fall.
Ah!
You slipped on the water. I warned you.
we're going to make them slip. Ha! Thank you, Fax.
For what?
Thanks to you, I figured out how we're going to stop Bulldozer. See you later. Bye.
I gave Vicky an idea. Oh, well.
Coconuts, can you believe it? Vicky asked the Bulgarians to break open as many coconuts as they could manage to find. And once they were opened, to pour all the milk into an enormous vat. It looked like a delicious white soup.
Vikings don't even drink milk, much less fight with it.
But, Jure, if it works, we won't have to attack unarmed men, and our reputation will be saved.
He's right, Jury. Vikings are known for fair play. We certainly don't want it said that the Vikings are flake cowards. Just because it was my son's idea and not yours is no reason to be jealous now. We all can't have good ideas.
We're ready for you now, Chief. There we go. The great day has finally arrived. And before the day is through, you'll be the new King of Bulgaria. Thanks to me, of course. Don't just stand there. Let's have Bulldozer stilts. Hurry up.
All right, listen. No mercy for the Bulgarians, and even less for Halvar and his Vikings. I want revenge. And if they try to escape, follow them. Capture them alive. I'll do the rest. Now, is that clear?
Yes, Bulldozer.
In that case, move out. Forward, march.
Up. 3, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, thank you.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, here they come, Chief, and the whole army's on stilts.
They're coming already. All right, everyone. You know exactly what to do, so let's do it. Just follow Vicky's directions, and there's nothing to worry about. Get to work.
There they are. Look.
Aha.
Faster, faster. We're almost there. Up, 2, 3, 4. 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 Up. Go on. To the wall. Go, go.
All right, it's time. Open the gate. Hurry up.
Oh no, they roll down the barrels. Watch out.
Go on to the castle, and don't stop for anything.
Now pull!
faster! We haven't got all day! Hurry! Faster, I said, to the wall! If you know what's good for you, get up and march!
Look at them drop like flies!
What on earth?
Cowards, don't run away! I'll have your heads for this! Come back and invade the castle with me! You miserable fools, come back!
And now you know how Vicky and the Vikings saved the Bulgarians from Bulldozer and his men, and how they managed to humiliate Bulldozer for a third time. The poor thing, left all alone with nobody to help him to get down from his stilts. Now, Jure's idea might have worked, but Vicky's was much more fair play and much more fun to watch.